Hello, my literary luminaries, and welcome back to another Tuesday Talks. This Tuesday Talks topic is, what are some favorite winter or Christmas stories that really stand out to you? Now, I don't really have books to talk about, so I'm going to talk about two of my favorite movies instead, because they're close, right? They're still stories. It's funny because, I think I can think of, one short story that sort of is a Christmas story that I've read, but the two Christmas stories that have always stood out to me in terms of movies and whatnot that I've watched. Number one is Rudolph, the stop animation Rudolph, and It's a Wonderful Life. I'm going to talk about It's a Wonderful Life first because it's the more positive one. I like the story of It's a Wonderful Life because it deals with depression, basically. But it deals with it in a very real way while still being kind of ridiculous. Because, Clarence is ridiculous. Let's all just put that on the table. Love the character to death, but he's a little weird. And that's the point. But, watching George Bailey's, path through his life and all of this, it's fascinating and it's real, and he does everything right, or he tries to do everything right, and still everything sort of falls in on him. And that's a feeling that I think a lot of us can relate to. And so, yeah, he ends up on the bridge and he's like, you know what? I'm done with this nonsense. There's no reason that I should be here. Everything would be better off if I wasn't. And then we get a chance to see what it would be like. And that, no, it's not. Spoilers. And of course the ending always makes me cry every single time. But I love that movie. I love the story. I got a chance to see a one-man play, sort of rendition of it, which was fantastic. It's very real, and I've said that a couple times now, but that's the sort of overwhelming feeling I get from it, is that that's a story that happens, I'm sure, in real life. And it reminds me a little bit of another movie that I like a great deal, which is What Dreams May Come. Again, taking a look at, what would be, what would have been, what may be in the future. Things are falling off my desk. And so It's a Wonderful Life has a similar thing. The other one that I want to talk about, Rudolph. Rudolph is such a terrible story. I love the movie, don't get me wrong. I absolutely love the whole thing, the Bumble and Herbie, and it's glorious. Island of Misfit Toys has a very fond place in my heart for a number of reasons. But it's awful, especially for someone who sort of grew up different. I was the weird kid, I was the odd one out. And basically what Rudolph teaches us, what the story teaches us, is that if you are different, you are not useful, and you are not included until suddenly there is a use for you, and then you become important. And that's so bad. Everyone makes fun of Rudolph because his nose is different, and they just utterly shun him, and nobody wants to accept him until, oh, maybe we can use him. Sure, you can be part of the cool kids now. No, that's not how this gets played. If I was Rudolph, I'd say, excuse you, you didn't like me before, so find your own light. Nope. It's frustrated me for so long. Because I don't, why is this a children's tale? We need to be teaching our kids better stories than that. Ugh. It's such a cute movie, though. It always stands out every year I watch. It's just what are we doing? But Charlie Brown's not much better, honestly. But Charlie Brown's that has a happier ending. but those are my Christmas stories that stand out. Let me know, what are some of yours? I'd love to hear from y'all's. Let me know in the comments down below or on Twitter at KOrionFrey. As always, I love to hear from all of you. If you like the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. It is very much appreciated and very much helps. And hey, if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, why not subscribe? YouTube will very kindly notify you every time that I put up a new video, which should be every Tuesday and Thursday. But until next time, I shall bid you all adieu, and I will see you all on Thursday for Top 5 Thursday. This freaking legal pad. I have all of my ideas and notes of what I'm going to talk about here, and it has tried to fall off my desk 6 times now. I'm going to reorganize this before the next video so I can stop looking like a moron.